now finished my workshop reorganization, or first organization, perhaps I should say. My workshop is a very unmanly pink, green, and yellow 8x10 shed with a little porch. On the porch, I have my workmate, which is also my router table, a little table saw extension slide, and this is my workshop. So in here, I'll just show you the general view to start. So along this wall, got some supplies, air compressor stuff, things like thin rip jigs and sanding packs and other stuff. Levels are now nicely all on the wall where I can't lose them, which I've done before. Got my hardware organizer and other stuff. I've got my poor man's drill press, drill and impact driver. I have this little sanding pad station that I built out of scrap cedar. And planed down in the sander. I have a tape rack, some wood, kayak paddles, chair, more wood up there, a big bucket of modeling clay that was my dad's. I haven't used it yet. Got clamps, Jorgensen clamps that were my dad's. I have my router table 1.0, which I have to disassemble, take the fixed base router off of it. There's my new router table. And it's fence. Just slips into my workmate. And there's a shed if you've got miscellaneous odds and ends crap like skis that nobody's using. I've got other stuff like axes and tampers and things that are used once in a while. Assorted tools. Everything now has a place in here. Absolutely everything has a place. It's amazing. Power cords, power bars, chemicals, some Ethernet wire, zip ties, chemicals, glues, oils, wax, sandpaper, sawzall, all of my rotor accessories, screws and knobs and other things here. I've got a tile saw, plumbing stuff, screwdrivers, woodworking tools, miscellaneous stuff, staplers and rivets, some boxes of wood, clamps, socket set, shims, various toolboxes with stuff. So a whole toolbox of drill bits, got Forstner bits and regular bits and brad bits and so forth. I've got a bike toolbox. I've got a biscuit joiner that was dad's that I haven't used yet. I need to figure out how that works. Got my little handy electrical toolbox for doing stuff around the house. Hammers and odds and ends. Scrap wood box, router, disc grinder. That was also my dad's. It's seen better days. I should really replace that. Got my primary toolbox of miscellaneous stuff. I have my big splurge, a router, not a router, a cleaner, complete with a cute little stubby handle that I made out of a piece of walnut so that I could get it in place more easily. I have some various pieces of wood on some shelves up there. My table saw, complete with a new crosscut sled. I have my own handmade crosscut sled as well, but I used scrap for the main plane, and the holes in it are a pain. I'm gonna have to rebuild that. Anyways, and then odds and ends tools, box of electrical stuff, my disc, my bench grinder, heat gun, brad nailer for the compressor and miter saw live under here. This is not a great place for the miter saw, but it's so big and heavy. that it needs a place that it can be out of the way when I'm not using it. I basically haul it out of the shed when I want to use it. I try to use the table saw out of the shed too. Now I've got table saw accessories, sharpening stuff, wood, stone carving stuff, blades for the table saw, sanding accessories, these are blanks for zero inserts things. I have one good one, and this is the zero insert that I made, the first zero clearance insert 0.1, and these are going to be replacements. I'm going to do a better job on the later ones. Got some other sharpening stuff here. That is my very well ordered shed until I start using it again. Oh, and some real nice woods for upcoming projects.